Okay, guys, day one, online orchestra. Goofy Gamer headphones, we are ready to go. So what we're going to do for this first lesson is we're going to listen to the first out of 3 judges' comments from our festival performance. So you'll be able to hear our performance in the background, and overlaid on top of that will be his comments. I have not listened to this at all. This is the first time you're hearing it, first time I'm hearing it. So let's go.
Good morning, Lindbergh High School Chamber Orchestra. My name is Henry Bullock. I'm the orchestra director in Winnetonka High School in Kansas City, Missouri. If you've ever been to Kansas City and seen Worlds of Fun and the great big huge Worlds of Fun water tower, we are right under it. Good job. Nice opening. I'm concerned about some of the bow placements. I've got some people in the middle half of the bow, which is where you should be for a piece like this. And then I've got some people that are up at the tip, and they're going the wrong direction. Those natural accents on the down bows are very effective.
Yeah, you can definitely hear the dynamics coming out. That stayed together. That was good, cello bass. That was
Ooh, watch that pitch.
Yep.
The D at 13. Nice way to treat the accidentals there. They're really well in tune. Intonation overall is generally very good. Okay, watch your rhythms there, cellos and violas. On those rests, make sure you're not rushing through those. I'm talking about 23 to 26.
Really nice and light with the non-first violin people. That's nice and together with the octaves.
There's some really, really minor rhythmic discrepancies going on. Okay, don't jump to the repeat too early. Some of you pulled your bow off the string before she was even cutting you off. Okay, you can anticipate the repeat, but don't do it early. Back to what I was saying before. There's some really minor rhythmic things happening, and it's all directly related to where the bow is placed. Some of you just aren't agreeing on your front row, and that's going to cause a discrepancy in how the rhythms speak.
Yeah, we talk about bow placement a lot, guys.
Your bow is your greatest tool to create the sound on your instrument. It's kind of like for a singer, the tongue. It's how we articulate and how we make our sound. And you all have to do it exactly the same way.
Yep, we'll keep working on
Nice
that.
release on the end. One of the things that I love seeing about this group is everybody's feet are directly flat on the floor. You look amazing.
It matters, guys. It's good.
Sighs for Princess Dulcinea. I love this piece.
Good. Oh, very good. Very together.
Good job.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah, you're getting the sighs. Thank you.
Yeah.
The articulations on those first 2 notes, you're phrasing them very well. Yeah. I'm smiling right now, if you can't tell. Oh, watch that pitch.
I feel like we're starting to push a little bit. Maybe maybe I'm just imagining it.
Try to lighten up the articulations on the lower strings and the viola, for example. In the first measure, da, 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 da. Lighten that up and don't rush.
Sounds like that was okay. Scary. Here are the next one. Good dynamics. Just some intonation issues. Still sounds like someone's playing an F sharp there, but I'm gonna let it go. That's definitely rushing a little bit. Yeah, it's throwing us off because we're rushing a little.
I know why. Okay, I know why the rushing is happening in the cellos. We're all going up bow on those. If you're going to do that, I would encourage you to try to group. I'm trying to gather my thought here on those.
Somebody's
I
playing
would
an F
like to
sharp
hear a
with
little
second
more
violence.
definition on the first, third, and fifth 16th notes in that. Da, 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 da. When I hear this piece, I always think of the sighs for the princess, and then the 16th notes da, 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 are the heartbeat.
Yeah.
You know that heartbeat you
I
get
thought
when
of it
you're
that way.
sighing? This is a love song. So the sigh is the infatuation, and the da, 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 da is the heartbeat. So that's why I would like to hear that just a little stronger 1, 3, and 5 on those 16
So he's talking
notes.
about emphasizing
Personal preference.
the
We all
larger
interpret music differently.
subdivisions
And that's just the way that I hear this movement. Really, really nice job.
to keep from rushing.
Okay, some spots of general intonation that could be cleaned up a little bit, and some rhythmic things.
Almost completely out of tune.
We're a little lazy on the dotted 8/16. That's yeah, a little more space on the dotted 8th note. Good job on dynamics. Even more crescendo there.
Nice. 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 Excellent dynamics, you guys.
That's better on the dotted 8th, 16th notes. 1 E and a 2. 1 E and a 2. Actually, it's 3 E and a 1.
That was out of tune. Very good. Good basis. I can hear that coming through. Good. That's a tricky exposed spot.
What's your intonation here? The high 3s, the C sharps, and the G sharps.
Wow. first. You should be proud of that. Good for you. Now, really. Somebody's getting off. Good octave there, violins. Good dynamics. That's a straight up triplet you guys are playing. Da 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 da.
I'd love to hear a little bit more energy in here.
Good dynamics. Good last note. Yeah. Overall, very good dynamics.
Okay, good job.
Rhythm.
Intonation. General intonation is pretty good. In general, rhythms are pretty good too. I really would encourage you to subdivide those dotted 8/16 notes a lot more carefully and think about them all of the time. In your head, you should just be thinking 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E. Dun, 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 dun. It kind of got a little bit lazy and almost jazzy there for a while. So be really, really careful with that and watch forward to your section leaders and making sure you're matching their bow strokes. Okay? Thank you for playing for us today. I really, really enjoyed hearing you. And congratulations and good luck to you in the future.
So the last thing we're going to do is we're just going to take a look at the comment sheet that judge actually wrote to kind of supplement what he was saying on the recording. So this is the judge. So on stage, we got 2 2s and a 1. And this is the judge that gave us the 1. So let's see what he had to say. As you can see, I'm sure you've seen this sheet before, more than likely, but there's a different column for like exemplary, which would be like your 1, outstanding would be your 2, satisfactory, blah, blah, blah. And then there's different check mark areas that he can mark. So he gave us mostly checks in the 1 category, including tone quality, breathing, note accuracy, position and posture, tempo, dynamics, and balance. However, he did give us, looks like 6 little tick marks in the 2 column, including intonation, which I would agree on, articulation and bowing, which I would agree on, rhythmic accuracy, agree, interpretation and style. That's always a matter of, what's the word? It's subjective, but dynamics, and which he put 1 check mark for dynamics in the 1 category and 1 in the 2 category. So some dynamics I think we did really well. The Beethoven, I think dynamics were really a standout. And then a 2 for ensemble precision. Okay, so let's see what he said. Fundamental technique comments. General intonation is good. Some areas to pay attention to. Which, yes. Strengths. General tone quality. So what he means by that is like, it's not scratchy or thin. It's a nice, full, beautiful, characteristic sound. Okay. Musical effect comments. General phrasing and dynamics is excellent. And then he says, explore different ways to play Sighs of Love, which probably means that, we did that same kind of da, like that same exact phrasing every single time. Um, which I would agree with. Like we probably could have varied that a little bit, but I think um, really doing a good job with the phrasing that we chose was kind of my game plan for that. And then it says areas to improve. Some intonation and rhythmic accuracy on the dotted eighth note to the 16th note. Make sure everyone is in the right part of the bow and going the right direction. You're too good a group for that to happen. And that's the truth. That is the truth. You know, like I said, I don't want to harp on anything like super negative or anything, but there's really no reason that we should have people going the wrong bow direction. Um, Remember, if you get lost or confused, all you have to do is look up to your section leader and follow them. This is why I make such a big deal about marking in bowings when I tell you the first time. And a lot of times, I have to go back and check and make sure, and I have to say it again, and somebody still doesn't know what it is because they weren't listening the first time or whatever. So anyway, I'm not going to go on and on about a lecture with that, but in the future, we're going to make bowing more of a priority because I think in the end, the bow side of things, because bowing has to do with that articulation, and direction and placement is something that I think came up a lot. But in the end, overall, it was a really excellent performance, and he did give us a one, like an excellent score for it. So that's awesome. Um, that concludes today's lesson. So I will be back and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.